For 17 years, she's been in our lives without growing up. Peppa Pig is the preschool phenomenon that has captured the hearts of millions of children across the globe. Holly Williams is in London this morning with the inside story of one of the world's most loved characters.
Good morning. There are plenty of British icons, from Buckingham Palace to the Beatles. But you may be surprised to discover that one of the United Kingdom's most influential cultural exports is bright pink and attends nursery school.
I'm Peppa Pig.
If you're a kid,
My little brother George.
parent,
This is Mummy Pig.
or carer of a young child, then Peppa Pig needs no introduction.
The Queen!
Hello to you all.
Hello, Queen!
If not, then welcome to her very quaint, very English world.
The Queen loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles.
She started out small 17 years ago on British TV. But Peppa's now transformed into a global phenomenon.
Marhaban ya Dani.
Watched in 180 countries and 40 languages,
Lucas tiene la lista.
Convert the motor.
the cartoon was recently sold in a $4 billion deal to US toy giant Hasbro.
Peppa's family motorhome.
We do spend time watching Peppa Pig.
Peppa is so famous that Hillary Clinton gushed about her on a British chat show when she met one of the series' voice actors.
This is going to be huge for me.
She has her own theme park in Britain, with another one scheduled to open in Florida next year and a third planned in China. And some American parents have even complained that Peppa is giving their children British accents.
How clever. It doesn't matter. I can easily find a new best friend.
They call it the Peppa effect.
She's a very English pig, and a lot of the storylines are quite English. Why does that translate around the world?
We're talking about very human emotions and feelings. So the dynamics resonate with internationally with any family, because we all love our children.
Its storylines are simpler than many other children's cartoons, but a single episode can take months to craft.
We actually kind of create a flow of logic that is very easy to follow for a 4-year-old.
There's no nasty conflict, and there are no really evil characters.
Nothing's ever allowed to get to a point of real conflict, which is part of the simplicity of the storytelling, making sure that we're not overcomplicating the stories, really, so we can stay that pure and in the moment.
And also,
Some of Peppa's anthropomorphic friends are voiced by illustrious British actors.
he shouts fog.
Brian Blessed is an acclaimed Shakespearean performer with a famously loud voice, who plays Grampy Rabbit, a fitness-obsessed senior citizen.
Wobble like a jelly.
It's a very joyful, happy world. Do you think that's important to the success of Peppa Pig?
It does embrace happiness. It has many levels, but it brings joy. It makes people happy.
But even Peppa Pig has experienced controversy. One episode was pulled off screens in Australia, where poisonous spiders abound.
Bye-bye, Mr. Skinny Legs.
Some say Daddy Pig has been fat-shamed in the series and claim the cartoon reinforces gender stereotypes. But the show's current makers say from the very beginning, the 4-year-old pig has been ahead of her time.
She was a female role model, which was actually very rare at the time. It was very much speaking to kids on their wavelength at that time in a way that other shows weren't.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Miss Rabbit.
Peppa's latest episodes see her family take a vacation in America, a road trip from coast to coast.
New York, the city that never sleeps.
It's a much busier screen than you normally see with Peppa.
I can see a big green lady with an ice cream.
That's the Statue of Liberty.
She doesn't know what that is.
Yeah, absolutely.
She thinks it's a lady with an
For her,
ice cream.
and they're eating ice cream, so it's perfect. It's the perfect opportunity.
It's an eccentric love letter sent from Britain across the pond.
Are we in Hollywood yet, Daddy Pig?
And everything you'd expect from a badly drawn cartoon pig who's won a global following by embracing happiness. For CBS Saturday Morning, Holly Williams, London.
I never knew about Peppa.
It was after your kid's time.
Yeah, but you knew.
Yeah. And how she's changing the accents for the kids, it's so
That's
fun.
really fun.
Oh, unlikely?
And your pig was pretty good. You want to give us another one?
How about yours?
There you go. Wow.